much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it down from distance.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Murray. It's a three-point game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. The kick out to Conley. Fires from the corner. They get it back. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Jokic the screen. Murray from outside. Gordon the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. Barton covering. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's gotten his third basket of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. And why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I'll tell you what he's doing really well. And a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it. Just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
And Barton gets it to go.
Very respectable perimeter game Will Barton has, fully capable of connecting from there.
Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. He learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Conley shakes him, rejected by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. From deep, Barton. And another 3 for Denver.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bogdanovic. It's tipped.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Murray from outside. Utah with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Gordon with a steal. An open look for Porter. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
a defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Conley goes in. Mitchell up top. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And stolen by Jokic. Inside. Got a hand on it. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Out to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical. The sky up for the board.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Barton. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So they will count the bucket.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Murray's shot is good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Porter. And buries the jumper to finish off the break. Porter's gotten his first basket of the night. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Here's Mitchell, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests. He narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And, you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 16.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And Denver has possession. After the basket by Utah. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Mitchell with the slam.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8. Misses the deep three-point attempt. There's a minute 54 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gobert. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early. Just enough of a shot contest to bother them.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Takes a three. Mitchell against Gordon. Mitchell, good.
Donovan Mitchell.
And now just a 5-point Nugget lead.
With good length and strong physical tools, Mitchell will challenge any opponent on the inside.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Now here's Jokic. 50 seconds left in the first half. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Blocking foul called on.
A line change here for Utah.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Hook loose. 41 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's Ingles with the drive. Oh, Jokic with the block. Gordon outside. Pass to Barton. Trying to get back on track. Here's Murray. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And the strength of Murray, finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Dozier's checked in for Michael Porter. And Rivers is subbed in for Barton. Now here's Gay. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. It can't happen.
Here's Murray into the lane. No good with the finger roll.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And we're through the... Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. And he drives in. The shot by Oni, no good. Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Tipped away. Pass to Rivers. Green with a screen on Clarkson. Back to Green. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And they're on the break. Here's Whiteside. Deflected. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Green. No good there. And Utah will come the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Denver has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Rivers. Takes it inside. Here's Najee. Three-pointer. And another miss by Denver.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive. So you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Now here's Whiteside. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Dozier with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go.
To the paint. Here's Green. The shot that time not on target. The Jazz have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Dozier. No good on the three. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, they need this. That one is off.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Driving to the basket. With the crossover. Jams it in off a great move.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. The short center who still makes his presence felt.
The kick out to Ingles.
2 minutes remaining.
Green against Gay.
2 minutes.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Najee. Here's Rivers. Back to Green. Count it. Good. Green's got his first points in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. Whiteside with it. It's deflected. Here's Rivers. Pass to Green. Back to Rivers. The 3-ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles.
Joe Ingles.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dozier. Over to the left wing. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Green. From outside, off the mark.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Back to Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
The ball's knocked loose. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Ingles. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Najee. Puts the move on. Misses at the rim. And so it's Denver with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. There.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
Then now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA
Rudy
highlights.
Gobert.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the floor. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Conley goes in, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Barton with it. He's picked up by Conley. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. To the middle. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Ooh, I love it.
Here's Murray. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Conley. He takes it in. Over Murray. The shot. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Fires the three. Denver grabs the miss. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
The open shot, Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
The three from Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Murray. Now Barton. Back to Murray. Lets the three fly. Will Barton. That one's good. And the Nuggets lead by 11. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Porter lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Mitchell against Gordon. Here's Bogdanovic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Porter. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Nikola Jokic.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Rejected by Jokic. Porter against Gobert. Outside Porter. The crossover. Again, Porter missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The three from Mitchell knocks down the triple.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Murray. There's the three. No luck on that one. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter, and at the 3, the small forward.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Doncic from deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time. Pass to Barton. We're about 1 minute into the first. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now the Mavericks moving it up. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
You think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Now, here's Doncic. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the middle, here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Now Hardaway Jr. up over top right there, rising up.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jokic with his screen on Hardaway. Martin, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And that one's good, Martin.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here is Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Barton finds Porter. Back to Barton. A 3. Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Porter pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there. He gets to the rim that time in a great throwdown.
Off the run. And it's Doncic missing.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Porzingis. He can't get that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Deep 2 from Murray. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Doncic, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now Porter, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Brown outside. Back to Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Barton passes to Porter. Inside with 1 on the clock.
On the backside, Porzingis is staying very aware and alert, keeping those big.
And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. Now Jokic after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Barton, no luck.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Here's Barton following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic to the paint, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we move to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now Porter, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks trail by 15. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls.
And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Barry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone. And Jokic using those muscles, yeah, they're in there, not allowing the defense to slow him down.
Doncic way outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Mavericks trail by 13. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. The three for Doncic. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Nuggets leading by 13. For 3, Murray. Jokic. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
Doncic against Porter. Here's Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Down low. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Hardaway.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Three-pointer, Martin. Here's Jokic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And you might need two guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
For three, Murray. Denver gets it back.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Barton, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Hardaway for three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. And that one's good. Jokic has got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The drive by Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Sean's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Gordon with no one around. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
35.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Brown in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Ntilikina. Offline with his three. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 17-point lead, their biggest. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Ntilikina. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ntilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
Still waiting for that breakout season. The good news for Ntilikina, after 4 seasons in the leagues, he's still in his early 20s.
Yeah, he still has great defensive length, and he has great lateral movement in sliding with any guards on the floor and can switch a little bit. You wonder if a change of scenery for Frank might be best. There's still some room and some upside for him and room to grow.
Here's Rivers. The Mavericks making the shot. Astenaji to the inside. Here's Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's stolen by Green. One-on-one fast break. Rivers kicks to Dozier. Here's Green, and he banks in the layup. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now, here is Morris. No points in the game yet for him. There's the pass to Dozier. It's rebounded by Brunson. Mavericks trail by 18. It's stolen by Green. Rivers dishes to Morris. Back to Rivers. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. From deep, Green. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Morris passes to Dozier. Finds himself wide open and drills it. The Mavericks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Morris against Brunson. Green with the block. Rivers looking over the floor. Pass to Najee.
2 minutes.
Off target from outside. Mavericks shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Brunson the pass to Powell. Here's Ntilikina. And there's the drive. Can't hit from in close. Here's Dozier. No good with the triple. Dozier's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Brunson, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Morris outside. There's a screen. The Nuggets with another miss. Mavericks trail by 18. Brunson the pass to Ntilikina. A shake. Denver grabs the miss.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Tries the spin move. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
26 seconds left in the third.
Well, he's just really struggling right now, and with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
The Nuggets leading by 19. Murray with it. On the wing, Gordon. The 3. And so it's Denver taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged...
All right, look who's coming out to score. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Mavericks shooting just 34% from the floor. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him. Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3. They get it again. Outside for Murray. No good on the 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Porzingis lays it up off the glass. Porzingis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavs. Murray against Doncic. Murray, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Porzingis can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Porter kicks to Jokic. Outside for Murray. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Mavericks trail by 14. Second shot opportunity. Brown. Good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. For three, Murray sinks the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Brown. And the shot is long. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 3 assists in the game. Now Murray. Inside. And Jokic gets it to go. 14 points for Jokic.
Well, that's just sweet passing there for Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
Stolen by Gordon. 2 minutes remaining. And now Porter pushing it on. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
The Nuggets leading by 14. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Barton from deep three-point range. Can't hit that one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And that one misses. Nugget shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Denver.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Murray dishes to Barton. Back to Gordon. Passes it to Jokic. The tray. Mavericks with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like
make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Brown in at the 5. And for Utah, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Stolen by Conley. And they're pushing it up. Back to Bogdanovic. There's the triple. Conley goes in. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Fires from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
And Doncic, here we go. Knocked loose. Can they get it? Kick out to Brown. Back to Doncic. Right side, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Doncic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression for Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Over Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Now here's Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. The shake. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Utah called for the foul. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Porzingis finds Hardaway. Now Doncic. 1:46 left in the opening quarter. Utah with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Mitchell. Up and over Doncic. Mitchell misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Doncic with the jam.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Here's Conley for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Hardaway into the lane. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gobert no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Kick out to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Mitchell. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Doncic against Bogdanovic. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. The layup off target.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively right there.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Moses Brown is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the point. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Porzingis passes to Hardaway.
I say Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. So good getting after it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to Bogdanovic. The free ball. They get the rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And he gets it to go. Doncic has got 8.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Mitchell drives in. Pass to Bogdanovic. Crafty move. Goes back up. Drops in the layup for 2.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
From deep, Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic right side. From deep. And Conley grabs the miss. Andor's a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And boy, it is on display right now.
Mitchell drives in. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Called in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway finds Doncic. Now Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Pass to O'Neal.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Doncic on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, there's no doubt Kristaps Porzingis is incredibly talented as a basketball player. But what he has also proven is in major media markets, he will not shrink under the glare. And that's an important skill. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Nails it from 3. And now an 11-point Utah lead.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Doncic passes to Brown. Porzingis in the post. Defended by Bogdanovich. Back to Hardaway to halt the run. And the layup is good. Hardaway's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Mitchell into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Brown. It's blocked by Gobert. They recover it. From deep, Conley. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so we've reached the end of the first. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, for Frank Ntilikina, to me, it's about being aggressive. When he's taking the initiative, he forces the defense to react.
And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played. The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Jazz. From the low block. The kick out to Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Powell pulls it in. And for Dallas, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Dallas again missing. Clarkson for 3. The shot comes out. For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Ntilikina. But it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Bullock. And Whiteside with a block.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he lobs it up top. Powell with a steal. Pass to Ntilikina. Stolen by Whiteside. In transition, here come the Jazz. It's tipped. Brunson passes to Powell. Back to Brunson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Ingles. Banked it in off the glass. Ingles got his first points of the night.
Now, this is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
Spins. Brunson on the drive. And Whiteside with a block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, got that one up quick. Ingles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
From deep, Gay. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Powell. It's Bullock on the wing. 1:36 left in the third. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Here's Gay. Got a hand on it. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Powell. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Utah has gotten only one three-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. And it's Clarkson missing. Well, the Mavericks shooting 37% from the floor at this point. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Ingles from outside gets the three ball to go. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Confidence, range, distance, it doesn't matter. Joe Ingles knows how to stretch the floor.
And it's in there. Kleber's got his first basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Honey. Brunson defending. Clarkson passes to Gay. From the arc. Mavericks with a rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Now here's Ingles. Pass to Gay. 4-3. That shot is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13 points.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Dallas, Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in a two-guard. Brunson. Mitchell grabs a miss. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The three from Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Doncic, terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Hardaway. Left side, Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Doncic. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It goes on Moses Brown.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Porzingis in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Wing shot on the way. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Clock at 4. No problems knocking that one down. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
And another miss by Utah.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Stolen by Conley. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Doncic finds Brown. Back to Doncic. Left side, Brown. Outside, Finney-Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Utah's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Three-pointer, O'Neal. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell misses. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve.
Here we go.
This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the 1. Gordon kicks to Murray. From outside the arc, Jokic sets the screen for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Utah. The drive by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. They grab their own miss.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Barton passes to Jokic. Gobert with the block. To the paint. Here's Conley, and it's blocked by Gordon. Pass to Murray. Back to Barton. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jazz have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jokic with the steal. Outside Gordon. Three-pointer, Barton. Gordon with the screen for Barton. And another miss by Denver.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And it's Conley penetrating. The dish to Gobert. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Porter, no luck. On the wing, Mitchell launches it, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Gobert with the block. Here's the break. Pulls up, out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a three-point game. Murray kicks to Gordon. The three-pointer, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter to the left side wing. Gobert against Gordon. Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovic dishes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Here's Gobert. Not going to go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porter passes to Gordon. Back to Porter. Over Bogdanovic. Porter, no luck. Jazz leading by 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. O'Neal passes to Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. And that one drops.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Murray outside. In the corner, it's Gordon. And another miss by Denver.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Now here's Barton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The kick out to Porter. Driving in and finished off by Porter.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Conley against Murray. Mitchell outside. Down low. Gobert down low. Jokic defending. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Here's Jokic. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
The play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front. They lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Come on, get rocked in your Jazz.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Jokic with it. Now defended by Gobert. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Porter in the corner. Outside Gordon. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Barton against Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. Rebound by the Nuggets. And it's Gordon penetrating. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here he goes, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Murray for 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Back to Jokic. Gobert with the block. Mitchell looking it over. Conley up top.
2 minutes remaining in the
to the lane. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Wide open. Good on the jump shot. And the Jazz lead by 10.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Mitchell finds Gobert. To the inside. 1:24 left to play here in the half. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jokic has got 6.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Gordon. Back to Barton. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gordon missing.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Barton. On the wing, Porter. And the pass to Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Nuggets, 13.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Morris. He's out there with Rivers. And it's Green in at the 4 slot. It's stolen by Green. Inside, here's Najee. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Gay in the corner. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clarkson goes in. Bucket is good. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
From deep, Green. The rebound by the Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead early. Stolen by Rivers. Clarkson against Green. And stolen by Gay. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gay is a high-activity player. Someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, G.A., who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And stolen by Whiteside. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. It's stolen. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Whiteside. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. You and over and back.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Najee. He's covered by Clarkson, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, Denver no good. Here's Oni. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Oni's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. They set the screen. Rivers passes to Najee. Back to Rivers. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the way in. Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
Oni passes to Gay. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Gay.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And the shot goes in.
Well, one thing about Austin, he excels at breaking down a defense. This time, finishing through contact.
Here's Oni. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. Down by 12. And he drives in and finished off by Rivers.
Ball handling is one of Rivers' strong points. Being able to get where he wants on the court and create and finish.
Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Oni. It's Gay on the way. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Oni passes to Whiteside, and he lays it straight in. And the Jazz lead by 12.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Rivers has got 11 points.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
There's the drive. Oni passes to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
So both teams making some changes here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Martin inside the line, and Denver again with the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Conley kicks to Gay. Out to Conley. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Love the determination by Murray.
Your Jazz Dancer.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Gobert in at the 5. The kick out to Porter. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Gordon against Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Mitchell right side. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 13.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
To the middle, and stolen by Barton. And now the Nuggets, fast break. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Jokic with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Back to Jokic. Fires the three. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Jazz leading by 13. Conley dishes to Gay. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Jazz again can't hit it. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porter kicks to Gordon. Passes to Jokic. Denver passing it around. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Porter.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
The drive by Mitchell to the paint and slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Murray against Conley. Fires the three. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket for Murray.
Gotta feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another three for Denver.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Gay outside. On the jam by Rudy Gay.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishing strong.
Barton wide open. He fires. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Going inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
It's Gay on the way. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jazz.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gay kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Martin from outside. O'Neal with the rebound. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Production mostly from their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, VA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Moses Brown. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Offensive rebound. Brown passes to Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. That one's good for two.
You know, it's so easy to take it for granted when Jokic makes a pass like this. The big fella has us spoiled with his passing ability. It is absolutely exquisite.
Now here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Gordon finds Porter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Doncic. Jokic grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Here's Porzingis. No good, a bit long that time. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Porter. Can't get it to drop, and it's Dallas the other way. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense, Clark.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, BA. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Doncic outside. Gordon with a steal. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. From deep, Barton nails it from beyond the arc. Barton's got 5 now.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
And here's Doncic outside. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Barton attacking. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Here's Barton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Murray. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Murray's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Brown finds Hardaway. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Porzingis. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Connects from downtown. Murray's got 8.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now here's Doncic. The rebound by Murray.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Nuggets on top. They
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
Doncic on the wing from outside the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, Finney-Smith. It's tipped.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is the shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Porzingis with it. Checked by Gordon. For 3, Hardaway. And the three-pointer goes. Hardaway's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Doncic against Murray. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Lets it go from the wing. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Murray for 3.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The lead now cut to single digits. Doncic has got 6 points.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfect.
And again, Denver no good. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Drops in the 3. Now just a 5-point Nugget lead. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Takes the three. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
Porter with the steal. Murray passes to Barton. And here's Porter outside. And another three for Denver.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Brown passes to Hardaway. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Barton finds Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. That three's off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. Inside. Doncic on the wing. Defended by Murray. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Ntilikina in at the 2-guard spot. Green against Kleber. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Bullock. Pass to Powell. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Here's Rivers. Green, a screen to the paint. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. The shot by Najee, no good. All by himself. Pass to Kleber. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Dozier. Deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Mavericks ball.
Morris against Brunson. Kleber right side. Down low. Powell, it's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Inside. Powell with a steal. And they're on the run. Kleber with it. Green picks him up. He goes up. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he stays with it. Here's Brunson. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
He got a piece of it. Here's Bullock. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
On the attack, Morris. And he makes it on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
2 minutes
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Back to Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That was on Monte Morris.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Rivers. And the shot no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Brunson finds Powell. It's rebounded by Najee. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the inside, Najee. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Brunson passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee. Tipped. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
36 seconds left in the third. Morris against Brunson to the paint. Here's Najee. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Powell's shot is off. Denver in the lead. Here's Rivers. And the 3 off target. Here's Ntilikina. Second chance shot. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instinct and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possession. We'll be back in a moment. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Martin outside. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Brown with the block. Here we go, 1-on-1. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Got a hand on it.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Count that bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
They kick it out to Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Let's go with a three. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Doncic puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porzingis. The offensive rebound. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Murray for 3.
After an efficient first half offensively, they've dropped off some. I'm not sure what's exactly changed.
Outside Porzingis. And there's the drive. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Boy, Joker would hit that mid-range jumper all day long. Too easy to let him shoot it from there.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon.
That's his first
foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And stolen by Murray.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. On the take. Here's Najee. 3-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Hardaway on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the league. So Jr. knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level.
And he nails the third.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Hardaway.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
A clear look for Murray. Out to Gordon. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got 9 rebounds now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
All that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Murray passes to Jokic. Doncic against Murray. Doncic with a block.
And the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic, no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Jokic finds Gordon. Launches it. He's off on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And Doncic launches from deep. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
That's tipped. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, He needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
It's in!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
And here's Doncic outside. No good from three-point range. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Hardaway. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Really left alone that time. Doncic has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Mavs. Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's stolen by Gobert. Driving inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Now, this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Finding the lane. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Back to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Conley into the lane. Brown against Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
The 3 for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Mitchell against Hardaway. The drive by Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got 6.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Here's Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot. 5 points in the game.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. O'Neal from long range. Connects from 3-point range.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Conley against Doncic. Brown dishes to Doncic. Basket counts.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Conley against Doncic. Now here's Conley, guarded close. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. That three off the mark. Utah leading by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
No good from Finney Smith. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Brown's got the ball. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Down low, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees and pick and roll.
Doncic dishes to Brown. Pass to Hardaway. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here is Conley. He has 7. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hardaway passes to Doncic. That shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Offline with his 3. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for down. 4-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And so here is Dallas. Here's Hardaway.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Conley into the lane. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Conley with the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic with it. Pass to Hardaway. That one a little long.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Brown. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they have as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have seem as determined to pound it down low.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. And
make the pretty move off the bounce.
Conley surveying the D. Now here's Gobert. And slam. Dunked by Gobert. The kick out to Brown. Back to Doncic.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
Gobert, and it's blocked by Brown, and so the ball out. Touched it last. Ends up going with the new group. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Doncic missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Oni. With the drive, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody out.
Saying, I'm going to attack.
And a close game so far through the first 2. Thanks so much. Both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim. This one, a lot of points and close.
And part of that has he has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
They've got Powell. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in a the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Johnson the pass to Kleba and stolen by Gay. A pass to Gay, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shoots the three. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz leading by 5. And the power forward Maxi Kleba out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown. Doris, you know this is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleba, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk, but Kleba has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
Right side, good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Neely Kina kicks to Bullock. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. Neely Kina can't hit. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And the shot goes down.
And that solid play continues. Here, guys.
Clarkson outside. There's the dish to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Here's the three. No good that time, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Gay drives in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his.
Still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Here's Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shot from 16. That one wide left. Utah leading by 8. Here's Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
From 8. Brunson, no good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Kleba against Ingles. Pass to Powell. Kicks to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Clarkson.
Yeah, you got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands. Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Clarkson on the wing. Whiteside, this is to Ingles. The drive by Gay. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Ingles. From deep three-point range, Kleber with the rebound. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Powell, that's good.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
The drive by Clarkson. Here's Gay. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The assist.
Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for Utah.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Runs in the pass to Ntilikina. For the three. And they'll get another chance. Here's Powell. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jazz leading by 10. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one goes in. Hardaway has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Mitchell against Hardaway. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. The pass to Doncic. To the middle. And it's Brown missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Brown finds Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper.
Now, Luka Doncic is not shy. He trusts his range shooting, and you can see why.
And it's Conley penetrating. There's O'Neal with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Hardaway. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Doncic. 3 from the inbound. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists. And it's Conley penetrating. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
That's so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Doncic fires from way outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's blocked by Brown. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
Conley left side. Mitchell wide open. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Hardaway, no good. Utah leading by 4. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Conley against Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert against Doncic. And slam dunk by Gobert.
See, this is something that I think Donovan Mitchell needs to keep working on. To me, his responsibility is to get his teammates going as much as himself.
1:30 left to play here in the fourth. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Hardaway, no good. Utah leading by 8. That's tipped. Doncic with the steal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Doncic. He feeds it to Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic, no good. The Jazz have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Good on the shot. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Jazz.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And the three ball is good.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Now Conley. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.